So you're thinking about moving to Los Angeles, California, but you don't really want to live in Los Angeles, California. That's right. You want the safety and the comfort of the suburbs and maybe even some school districts, but you're not really sure which one to choose because there's so many of them. Well, in this video, we're going to take you through a whole bunch of them, and that way you have a good idea and hopefully help you get some clarity on which Los Angeles suburb might be right for you. So be sure to stay with us right up until the end, and we're going to get started right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good, the bad of living in Los Angeles, California, then please subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current markets in Los Angeles. My name's Larry Fleischman, and my team and I get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking for help on making a move to or from Los Angeles, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All that information's in the description below so that we can help you make a smooth move into or out of Los Angeles. So as I mentioned earlier in this video, we're going to cover a bunch of Los Angeles suburbs. That way, if you're looking for something a bit more of the safety of the suburbs or school districts, then this video is for you. So let's get right to it and let's jump into my computer so I can show you the map. All right, so let's get into it. Looking at LA, we have LA City and LA County. Now, the city of LA, as you can see here on this map, is outlined by this red dotted line. So the city of LA all follows here, from on the west side is kind of the San Fernando Valley, coming down into Santa Monica. This is all the city of LA that's outlined by these red dots. Now, you'll notice within the city area, there are some outlined cities like Beverly Hills and West Hollywood. Well, within the city of LA, there are some other cities that have their own charters that are different than LA. So you have LA City that kind of surrounds a lot of different areas in a lot of different cities. But I want to talk a little bit more today about the suburbs of Los Angeles and more about Los Angeles County than just the city of LA. So if I start down here in the south with you, and you can see down here, we have Long Beach. Now, Long Beach is a big city in and of itself. There's more than 450,000 people that live in Long Beach. And let me just do this. Long Beach, a lot of people know the Queen Mary's in Long Beach, the Spruce Goose, the Grand Prix, a lot of things that go on in Long Beach, a lot of different diverse options. And so since it's so large, the question may be, is it really a suburb? But, there's a lot of other things to do there. The Aquarium Pacific's there. It's a lot of fun. There's a neighborhood called Naples in the Alamitos Bay. It's got a swim safe. The canals there are swim safe. It's really unique, and they have a annual Christmas boat parade as well as like water gun fights every 4th of July. It's fun. So if you're thinking about looking for a thriving nightlife, a great restaurant scene, you can just walk a few minutes down 2nd Street from Naples to Belmont Shore, which is really similar to some of the other South Bay cities that we'll talk about up here, like Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach, etc. We'll talk about those in a bit, but great kind of nightlife activity going on there. So if we move a little bit further, I'll call it west here, let's talk about this area here. It basically is the Palos Verdes Peninsula. Now, the peninsula is made up of the Rancho Palos Verdes, Rolling Hills Estates, and Palos Verdes Estates. Now, Rancho Palos Verdes is the largest city in this very picturesque peninsula, by a number of residents there. Real estate prices here are the highest in the state, but high property costs, they do have perks. And, Rancho Palos Verdes situation, great schools, You can check out the crime rates, they're low. The entire Palos Verdes Hill, which is known as the Hill, if you look up on some of the sites that we have in the description, you'll see it's one of the safest areas around. Now, also, you don't want to let the sticker shock scare you, because there are plenty of properties that are more affordable in Rancho Palos Verdes, especially if you're willing to skip the ocean view. But it is beautiful in RPV. So then we go into the Rolling Hills Estates here. It's another city on the Palos Verdes Peninsula. Families really appreciate, the schools that are there, the relative safety of the area. And this side of Palos Verdes is really known for its, vast ranch-style neighborhood. Sits behind private gates that are guard-gated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's about 25 miles of trails for horseback riding in the city. So it's a really, unique, gorgeous neighborhood. And again, the price to go along that type of living, it's pretty steep. So then we have the Palos Verdes Estates. The estates are all oceanfront. It sits on the portion of the peninsula that connects to other South Bay cities to the north, like Torrance, that we'll talk about. But the properties here, have a consistent theme that began, when the community was first built in the 20s. If you look over the top of the Palos Verdes Hill, you'll see the villa-like homes of the estates, all with their, tiled roofs and the backdrop of the Pacific Ocean. You can see the theme. It's really amazing. Again, the peninsula, gorgeous and pricey. So let's keep moving here. Let's go up the coast a little bit. Let's hit on Redondo Beach. So, Redondo Beach, you're talking about homes, still in the millions. 1.2 is kind of the median there. It's, right alongside a lot of other favorite coastal suburbs like Hermosa Beach, Manhattan Beach, if you will, a textbook example of the Southern California beach life cycle. Surf, swim, and mingle with other beachgoers. And young families living in Redondo Beach. You can take advantage of all this coastal destination has to offer. Pristine beaches, access to great food. They've got a farmers market community, new property developments, and great shopping. So you really can find anything you need in Redondo Beach, and it's a pretty short trip to downtown. It's only about 30 minutes to get from Redondo here downtown. So 30 minutes, not too bad. Obviously you're not going to drive that way, but you get the picture. So let's clear that out. Let's talk now a little bit further and we'll get into Manhattan Beach. So Manhattan Beach, some say, is probably one of the best suburbs for families. Some people might find that as a fight in words, but you got to give Manhattan Beach credit. It's really a great community. It tends to exemplify the upscale character of the South Bay. And many people consider the South Bay one of the best places to live outside of Los Angeles proper. The homes in Manhattan Beach can be a little bit pricey, and the beauties along the Strand can easily get into 8-figure territory. There's also a gas lamp section of Manhattan Beach known for its gas lamps. So, okay, I'll admit it, they're quaint, they're inviting, but the prices in the neighborhood are pretty steep and can be a little scary to some people. So I'm going to move back a little bit inland here to an area that I don't want to miss. It's Torrance. Torrance, offers a really urban suburban mix feel. There's a lot of homes there, a lot of restaurants, coffee shops, parks. It's really if you will, a coastal gem nestled within the LA County. It's a city that combines, the kind of the buzz of urban living with the laid back vibes of the beach life. And that's Torrance. So if we head a little bit further north yet, let's talk about Culver City. So we're going to go inland a little bit. Culver City, median home value, getting closer to LA, closer to the scene, if you will. Median home value is going to be about 1.3. It's a very trendy suburb that's home to growing, tech industry, along with Sony Pictures Studios is there. It's a great place for both, young families, professionals, and people that really enjoy the vibe, if you will. There's a lot of cultural attractions in Culver City, including the famous Kirk Douglas Theater, which has a lot of theater productions throughout the year. And it's also a short drive away from some of the best beaches in LA. Those that we talked about, but also it's a short drive here into Santa Monica, getting down into the Marina Del Rey, Venice Beach. You're talking of very close proximity. It's a great place to be for those who want to live in an up and coming suburb with plenty of dining, nightlife, and cultural attractions, but also easy access right to the coast. You'll find a lot of charming condos, townhomes, and single-story homes, that kind of go along the tree-lined streets there in Culver City. So now let's go a little bit further north from Culver City into Beverly Hills. Now, who doesn't know Beverly Hills, right? Famous, luxurious neighborhood, known for high-end shopping, celebrity sightings. You got Rodeo Drive, where you can check out all the designer boutiques, or visit the Beverly Hills Hotel. Just everything to do with Beverly Hills. Obviously, Beverly Hills, you've got safety, you've got a great school district, but you're also looking at a median home price of into the 2 million range. So, it's a great place. It's located, lots of fame and fortune there, and you're going to pay for the price. So let's keep moving across. Let's head into Hollywood. So we've got West Hollywood, and then we've got Hollywood up here. I think the name tells the story. Do I need to say more about Hollywood? Man's Roman Chinese theater, everything that goes along with Hollywood, the Hollywood sign, etc. So now we're going to continue on. I'm going to, cut across here, the 134 freeway, into this community here that's Glendale. Glendale is a really typical, diverse, bustling suburb. It's located just a few miles from downtown LA that you can see. It's known for, schools, neighborhoods, a lot of cultural attraction. It's also home to the Americana brand, which is a really popular outdoor shopping and dining destination. The median home price in Glendale right now is about $1.1 million. You have a great selection of, single family, condos, townhomes, a lot going on in a very diverse area in Glendale. So now if we continue east along the 134, we're going to get to Pasadena. Median home price in Pasadena is about $963,000. It's known for its, great location, tons of amenities. It's really got a friendly community feel. Pasadena has, a really cozy vibe. It's known for its beautiful architecture. It's got, the cottages, a lot of historic homes, including the Gamble House, the Pasadena City Hall. A lot of attraction in the Pasadena area is the San Gabriel Mountains, which, stunning views to go hiking, biking, even some skiing. It's got natural, cultural attractions, which, we're not stopping, but Pasadena is really known for being a great cultural center. Good schools, very popular with families, and the commute to downtown is, can be about 20 minutes. Depending upon traffic. But one other thing about Pasadena is you really don't even need to leave to find incredible quality dining, shopping, and entertainment. So over 500 restaurants within the city limits. And this suburb actually boasts more eateries per capita than New York City, believe it or not. So now I'm going to go a little bit south here of Pasadena into San Marino. So many longtime folks that live in Los Angeles might not be able to point this out on a map to you, but this city has a steadily, rising rate of affluence and desirability. It's the most expensive part of the San Gabriel Valley, which is basically in this area here. And, the city leaders have really been focused on preserving the historical appeal of San Marino. As an example, commercial operations are restricted and apartment buildings are not permitted. You'll see throughout the area of San Marino, Spanish and English buildings among the homes there. Some say that, adherence to tradition is a bit too strict, but property values tell a different story. Not to mention the reputation of the schools. There are some incredible attractions in San Marino, the Huntington Garden, art galleries, botanical settings, really an amazing, amazing place. So now I'm going to kind of cut back to the west here. So if you could take the 134 down, and we can be here in Burbank. Now, Burbank, how does it sound to be in the entertainment capital of the San Fernando Valley? The Burbank is as you can kind of see, this is the San Fernando Valley. It's at the southeastern end, and it's known as the media capital of the world. It has numerous media and entertainment companies. Nickelodeon's there, Warner Brothers is there, Disney's there. It's also home to an incredible downtown district. It's got plenty of shopping, dining, and entertainment options. The median home price in Burbank right now is just under $1 million. So now I'm going to cut back and go southwest here. Let's get back and go to the coast and hit up Santa Monica. So Santa Monica, if you're looking for a laid back vibe, check out Santa Monica. This one's for all, your outdoorsy types. It's a vibrant beach community, miles of sandy beaches, parks, and outdoor activities. On top of all that, it has a downtown magic and plenty of places to go dine out and go for a drink, shop, just have fun, hang out. The average home price in Santa Monica is about $1.2 million. Santa Monica is known back in the 70s. Arnold Schwarzenegger went to the Santa Monica City College. That's where he learned how to speak English. So let's hear it for Santa Monica and the City College. Let's keep going. We're going to go west here, and I'm going to take you into Malibu. So from Santa Monica, you can just take the one Pacific Coast Highway right here into Malibu. But I don't want to do any disservice to Malibu by circling this small area, because Malibu is really a much broader area that comes up here into the canyons as well. While it's a coastal suburb, it's a sunny seaside paradise. There's much more in terms of the rolling hills. Within Malibu City, you'll find residential complexes and recreational venues, which are pretty dense. But as you get back into, the hills, you get into more of a rural setting. I will tell you, Malibu, the median price is about $3.5 million. You can find some things a little bit less expensive, tucked back into the hills, in the ranches, etc. But you're looking at a hefty price tag. But if you value solitude, safety, and you have the means to keep up with Malibu's big budget living, might be the best LA suburb for you. All right. So let's now cut up, we're going to take Malibu Canyon here all the way through and end up here in Calabasas. Calabasas went from being virtually unknown to one of Los Angeles County's most desirable destinations. It's really a laid-back suburb that was, thrust into the spotlight thanks to a bunch of A-list celebrities. They brought increased attention to the area, and now everybody realizes what an ideal place to live it is. You take into consideration the spacious homes, the gated communities, picturesque mountain views, the reputation of schools, and some of its other great qualities. So it is truly a great community. Now I'm going to take us out of Los Angeles County to Thousand Oaks, because I would be remiss if I didn't talk about Thousand Oaks. You can kind of figure out why it has its name, but it's home to some beautiful parks, hiking trails, including Wildwood Park, which is a popular spot for hiking and mountain biking and horseback riding. Has a well-known and respected education system with public and private schools. It's just, a great family-friendly community with access to the outdoors. There's carnivals and parades and festivals. It's also a little bit less expensive there, with the average home value there in TO, in the low 800,000s right now. And just kind of a fun fact, Thousand Oaks, there's over 60,000 oak trees in Thousand Oaks. Pretty incredible. All right, so now I'm going to take you back and talk about the San Fernando Valley. Now, the San Fernando Valley, part of the San Fernando Valley is the city of LA. This is kind of pushing the limits a little bit, but let's just kind of give an outline of, what is considered the San Fernando Valley. There's the San Fernando Valley. It's very diverse in terms of its communities, its suburban charm. It offers a distinct blend of different residential neighborhoods, commercial areas, and natural landscapes. It's home to a thriving entertainment industry, including movie studios, television production companies. It's warmer here in the San Fernando Valley than it is along the coast, but there's great cultural attractions. It's close to LA. It's really a vibrant and sought after region in the Los Angeles area. So now I'm going to shoot up a little bit further here. Let's take a look at Santa Clarita. So, we started all the way down here in Long Beach. We've now gone, oh gosh, got to be 60 plus miles, and we're here in Santa Clarita. Now, Santa Clarita is a very popular suburb. It's a charming city here outside of LA City, but within the county. It's made up of a number of smaller communities, but it's close enough to LA that you can participate in all the trendy events that go on there, but you're far enough away that you can raise your children in a more tranquil environment. It's a favorite destination for many looking for fun yet relaxed place to live. So whether it's from great outdoor activities, because there's lots of open space in Santa Clarita, places to hike, bike ride, horseback, all that. It really offers something for both families and singles alike. It has some great features that make it a highly enjoyable city. And I'd say the top 10, it's perfect for cyclists. It's a hiker's paradise. It's got great places to eat. It's also known right now as Hollywood North because there's a lot of film production that's going on there. There's great things to do with kids. The housing market is stable. You see less fluctuation in the Santa Clarita area than other areas of LA. If you're thinking about living in Santa Clarita, some research that can help you with your price range, the cost of living in Santa Clarita is only 2% higher than that of the average in California. So it makes it more affordable than a home in LA City. So it's got reliable public transportation, beautiful neighborhoods. It's got a strong school system. It's very well maintained, and it's just a very popular place to be. So, that's kind of an overview of LA as it is, the suburbs of LA. There are plenty of other places to talk about, but look for other vlogs that are going to tell you more about specific things in specific neighborhoods, whether it's the San Fernando Valley, Thousand Oaks, Santa Monica, Santa Clarita. We're here to help you out with all things, Los Angeles. Whether you're looking to come or you're looking to go, we've got the insight for you. Well, I hope that you got some value and learned a little bit more about the lay of the land in the Los Angeles area, what the county looks like versus the city. But if you're thinking about making the move to or from Los Angeles, if you want more information, you can check out the information in the description or check out the links in the description. And we'd be more than happy to jump on a Zoom call with you or meet you in person, whatever you need. But if you're looking to make a smooth move into or out of Los Angeles, please reach out. We'd love to help you. And remember, for all things real estate, sell or buy, Larry's your guy.